guys, welcome back to my channel. Game of Thrones Season 8, Episode 2. Let's go over really quickly what happened last episode. A lot of reunions happened. Jon and Arya reunited. Jaime and Brienne reunited. Tyrion and Sansa. There were a lot of one-on-one character conversations, considering that a lot of these characters haven't seen each other since literally Season 1. The last shot of the episode was Jaime and Brienne looking at each other, and they haven't seen each other since Episode 1. So yeah, hopefully they pick up where they left off with that. I really want to know how that conversation goes, considering that Brienne is kind of not really all there, and Jaime has also gone through a significant change since Episode 1. I hope that Tormund comes back, because they're gonna have to, the people that were off up north, the Night King sent that warning, so he's gonna need to warn everybody about what is coming. I just hope that Brienne and Tormund have a little reunion, because that relationship is probably the funniest one in the entire show. Brienne and Tormund. I think that they really need to start picking up the pace in terms of characters interacting and reuniting and kind of discussing what's going down, because the Night King is coming. If it doesn't happen this episode, it's gonna happen next episode, because that shit is coming. So yeah, I wanted to keep my recap short and sweet because I really want to get into this episode. Again, it's the morning after because I could not watch it last night. But yeah, I guess those are all my thoughts. So without further ado, let's get right into it. I will never skip the intro for this show, ever.
Your sister pledged to send her army north.
She did.
I don't see an army. It appears your sister lied to me.
Yikes.
She never had any intention of sending her army north. She has Euron Greyjoy's fleet and 20,000 fresh troops.
We been knew. We should have been expecting
Golden company from
that.
Essos, bought and paid for.
He attacked my father in the streets. He tried to destroy my house and my family, the same as he did yours.
Do you want me to apologize? Everything I did for my house and my family. I'd do it all again.
The things we do for love.
Oh my god. I mean, I get it. They don't know what he's been through, the journey he's been on. I would be very wary too.
Either you knew Cersei was lying and let me believe otherwise, or you didn't know at all, which makes you either a traitor or a fool.
I was a fool.
Not for the first time. Cersei still sits on the throne. If you can't help me take it back, I'll find another hand who can.
Why is she so pressed about the throne though? There's
suspect
fucking
one of you
dead
will be
people
wearing
at the
this.
walls.
What are they like?
Bad.
Even a Smith's apprentice can do better than really bad.
This is death. You want to know what they're like? Death. That's what they're like.
She knows death.
I know death.
And Brent, oh shit.
I'm sorry for what I did to you. I'm not that person anymore.
You still would be, if you hadn't pushed me out of that window. And I would still be Brandon Stark.
You're not?
Oh yikes.
No. I'm something else now.
Why didn't you tell them?
You won't be able to help us in this fight if I let them murder you first.
What about afterwards?
How do you know there is an afterwards?
Does he know? Okay, because like Bran could see glimpses of the future, so does he know? Oh, he is so in love. He is so in love. Oh, Pod. Pod's getting better at fighting.
Lady Brienne.
What are you doing?
What?
I think you know.
I truly don't.
We have never had a conversation last this long without you insulting me. Not once.
You want me to insult you?
No.
Good. I'm not the fighter I used to be, but I'd be honored to serve under your command, if you'll have me.
Aww.
I better get back.
He really loves her. He's really come such a long way, man.
There are still people coming in from the countryside.
Oh shit. Are they gonna make up? Make up and make out? No.
Lady Sansa, I was hoping we could speak alone. We've both known what it means to lead people who aren't inclined to accept a woman's rule. And we've both done a damn good job of it, from what I can tell. And yet I can't help but feel we're at odds with one another. All my life I've known one goal. The Iron Throne. Taking it back from the people who destroyed my family and almost destroyed yours. My war was against them.
I should have thanked you the moment you arrived.
I'm
Really?
here because I love your brother. He's only the second man in my life I can say that about.
Who was the first?
Someone taller.
Oh, they're both so cute.
And what happens afterwards?
I take the Iron Throne.
What about the North? We took it back and we said we'd never bow to anyone else again. What about the North?
Yeah, they kind of seceded.
Apologies, my lady. Your Grace.
What is it?
Oh, Theon.
I want to fight for Winterfell, Lady Sansa. If you'll have me.
Oh my god.
Which way should I go? All the children will be going below when the time comes. But both my brothers were soldiers. I want to fight too.
I'm going to be in the crypt with my son. I'd feel a lot better with you down there to protect us.
I'm sure a lot of people would.
Oh, this
All
is...
right, I'll defend the crypt then.
The song that's playing was the song that Shireen used to hum. I know that's like a very specific thing to point out, but I'm very big on music and shows, so I picked up on that right away.
Little crow. I thought we lost you. Almost. Whoever's not here now is with them. How long do we have? Before the sun comes up tomorrow.
What?
The big woman's still here.
They have before the sun comes up tomorrow?
We're all going to die,
Yeah.
but at least we died together. Let's get some rest.
I fucking love Tormund.
You've had a strange journey.
Stranger than most.
I'd like to hear about it.
It's a long story.
If only we were trapped in a castle. In the middle of winter with nowhere to go.
Oh, I love them. Ghost!
And now our watch begins. If you want to join them. To protect them.
Everyone seems to forget that I was the first man to kill a White Walker. I've killed Fens.
Sen.
I've saved Gilly more than once. I stole a considerable number of books from the
Yeah.
Citadel Library. Survived the Fist of the First Men. You need me out there.
Samwell Tarly, slayer of White Walkers, lover of ladies. As if we needed any more signs the world was ending.
Oh,
Think
don't
back
make
to
fun
where
of
we started.
Sam.
Brienne. Pip.
No, it's just us three.
Last man left, burn the rest of us.
That is terrifying. Holy shit.
I wish Father were here.
I would love to see the look on his face when he realizes his two sons are about to die defending Winterfell.
It would be something to see.
You want some of this piss? It's not bad. It's not good either.
Thank you, my lord.
I don't think that's wise. The battle might start at any moment. Try and get some sleep.
You really think any of us are going to sleep tonight?
It could be our last night in this world, you know?
Yes, well, I'm glad you're here. Here, fighting with us. Glad you survived Eastwatch.
Would you like a drink? Brought my own.
What did the Red Woman want with you?
She wanted my blood. I'm Robert Baratheon's bastard. I didn't know until she told me.
We're probably going to die soon.
Oh shit.
I ought to know what it's like before that happens.
Oh, this is fully happening. Damn, I was not expecting to see all this. I'm not complaining about it though. Damn.
You're not the knight?
Women can't be knights.
Why not?
Tradition.
Fuck tradition.
I don't even want to be a knight.
I'm no king. But if I were, I'd knight you 10 times over.
Of course he would.
You don't need a king. Any knight can make another knight.
Oh.
I'll prove it. Kneel. Do you want to be a knight or not?
Oh, I'm about to cry so hard.
In the name of the warrior, I charge you to be brave. In the name of the father, I charge you to be just. In the name of the mother, I charge you to defend the innocent. Arise, Brienne of Tarth, a knight of the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh, God.
Sir Brienne of Tarth, Knight of the Seven Kingdoms.
We have all we need to win this
Oh, my
war.
God. I was not expecting to cry this much this episode.
How about a song? One of you must know one. High in the halls of the kings
God.
who are gone, the ones who'd been gone for so very long, spun away all her sorrow and pain.
My brother Rhaegar, everyone told me he was decent and kind, and he raped her.
He didn't. He loved her. They were married in secret. After Rhaegar fell on the trident, she had a son. Robert would have murdered the baby if he ever found out, and Lyanna knew it. My name is Aegon Targaryen.
If it were true, it would make you the last male heir of House Targaryen. You'd have a claim to the Iron Throne.
Oh. Oh, my God. Oh, no. All right, lots of stuff to talk about this episode. I guess I'll start with the Sansa and Theon reunion. That one really got to me, man. That one really got to me. I think it got to me so much because, one, I love Sansa, and I love Theon, too. I think that Theon, yeah, he was a piece of shit in the earlier seasons, but everything after season 3, like, during season 3 is when he started to really change in terms of his character. He's been through some shit, and I think the only person that really understands that is Sansa. I guess they're just bonded together because of the suffering that they both had to endure. Very different suffering, but they're bonded together at the end of the day because of what they had to go through. I also really enjoyed the Dany and Sansa conversation. I will always like Sansa. I continue to support her and stand up for her when nobody else seems to like her. I love Dany, don't get me wrong, but her character, in terms of her character arc, I just feel like it's gone a little bit downhill in the past couple of seasons, only because in the earlier seasons she vowed to break the wheel, but now the wheel is what's consuming her. She really just wants the throne. She has her eyes on the prize, and that's the only thing that she wants. Even when these White Walkers are literally at their doorstep, the Iron Throne is the only thing that her mind is consumed by. I think that there's bigger problems, clearly by the end of this episode, there are bigger problems at their doorstep than wanting to sit on a metal bench. I don't know who said it, but there was one person who said that the Iron Throne won't matter if nobody's there to sit on it. Speaking of the impending threat that is at their doorstep, the White Walkers are here. I assume next episode is going to be this big battle that is going to happen between the White Walkers and the people at Winterfell. I really don't know who's going to survive into the next couple of episodes. I know Bran is crucial. They were really focusing on Bran being a crucial component. He needs to survive in order to preserve human history. He has the entirety of human history in his mind. So in order for the human race to kind of survive in terms of the history that he's able to tell, he needs to survive, because without him, humans could well just never have existed. So I also really enjoyed, I wish that the scene wasn't cut between Tyrion and Bran. I would have liked to hear that scene a little bit more, because Tyrion, it seems like he was very curious and skeptical of Bran's powers. He just wanted to know a little bit more about them, and Bran was like, it's gonna take too long, I really can't tell you. And he was like, I have time. So I would have enjoyed to see that scene a little bit more. I really appreciated that Tyrion was kind of the only one that was really interrogating him, because everybody else kind of took his word for it and was like, okay, Bran is really important, he has these powers, whatever. Nobody really inquired to Bran what his powers are, why he has them, the journey that he had to get them. Nobody really seemed to care except for Tyrion. So I really enjoyed that and I appreciated that. Another really emotional scene this episode was Brienne getting knighted. I was not expecting to get as emotional as I did this episode, but I think a large part of it is her acting. Gwendolyn Christie. Her and Jaime, I don't know how to pronounce his name in real life. It's like Nikolai something, but their chemistry on and off screen, I was watching interviews before the season even came out. They have such good chemistry, which makes every single scene that they have together so much more enjoyable, especially very emotional scenes like this one. It just seems like we got a lot of closure this episode, especially with Brienne being knighted. I don't know what that means for the future. I really hope that with a lot of these storylines kind of wrapping up, I hope that it doesn't mean certain people are going to die next episode, but I have a feeling Grey Worm is going to die, considering the conversation he had with Missandei this episode about taking her back to Noth. Jorah's probably going to die. I don't really want to predict that a bunch of people are going to die, because I don't know how brave they're going to be with killing off these characters, especially in episode 3. But this is the last season. I'm expecting a few motherfuckers to die. The only people that I really don't want to die next episode, that I really want to see, you know, survive and continue and go fight at King's Landing, probably Arya, Sansa. Because I just want to see Sansa's reunion with Cersei, that's the thing. Sansa hasn't seen Cersei since Joffrey's wedding, so I want certain people to survive to see their interactions with Cersei specifically. Like Jaime and Tyrion would be interesting people that, and I really hope that they survive, so their interactions with Cersei will be very interesting. Gilly and Little Sam might die. They keep on saying that these crypts are safe. The crypts are safe. I don't know how many times they said it this episode, but they said it a handful of times. I'm starting to think that the crypts aren't too safe, considering that they keep on saying that the crypts are safe. In the trailer, we saw a little clip of Arya running in the crypts, and she looked pretty fucking terrified. So I don't know if the context of that clip is her running to go tell the people in the crypts that they're fucked. But if the White Walkers can make people rise from the dead, the crypts seem like the last place I would want to be in. Because we've seen the people that they've been able to rise, the full-on skeletons have been fighting in this war. So I wouldn't be surprised if a few people rose from the dead in the crypts. That also makes me pretty nervous. That would be fucked up if Lyanna rose from the dead, if Ned rose from the dead as skeletons. That would be really messed up. I would not want to see that. MVP of the episode, though, probably Podrick. His singing was honestly really good. I really enjoyed and appreciated that entire scene of them sitting around the fire and kind of just chit-chatting before they all die. So I guess those are all of my thoughts. I am nervous as hell for the next episode, y'all. As always, thank you guys for watching. Check out my other reactions if you have not already, and I will see you guys for episode 3. All right, bye, guys.